Imagine stepping out of a time machine, the air thick with the sense of wood smoke and unfamiliar spices. You find yourself in the year 25 AD, the Roman Empire at its zenith. Dusty roads wind through bustling cities and humble villages, each a microcosm of life in the ancient world. This is a world illuminated by oil lamps where knowledge is passed down through scrolls and word of mouth. The world of 25 AD is a far cry from the digital age, a testament to the relentless march of human progress. You carry with you the accumulated knowledge of 2 millennia. You understand the intricate workings of the human body, the vastness of the cosmos, and the invisible forces that shape our world. But would this knowledge be recognized as power, or met with fear and suspicion? The answer, as with most things, is complex and nuanced. Your arrival in 25 AD is not just a journey through time, but a collision of worldviews. The people you encounter have spent their lives navigating a world governed by gods, emperors, and the rhythms of nature. They have their own explanations for the world around them, their own systems of belief and understanding. Into this world you bring knowledge that challenges the very foundations of their reality. How would you begin to bridge the chasm of time and understanding? The ancient world held its own beliefs about the universe. The earth, flat and immovable, was considered the center of all creation. The sun, the moon, and the stars were celestial bodies moving in predictable patterns, their movements interpreted as signs from the gods. To present the heliocentric model, a sun-centered solar system would be met with resistance, disbelief, and even hostility. Imagine trying to explain that the earth is not flat but a sphere hurtling through the vastness of space. Imagine demonstrating the principles of gravity, not as a divine force, but as a fundamental law of nature. These concepts, so fundamental to our understanding of the universe, would be met with skepticism and fear. The very foundations of their understanding of the cosmos would be shaken. Yet, amidst the skepticism, there would also be sparks of curiosity. The human mind, regardless of the era, is hardwired to explore, to question, to seek answers. There would be those who, intrigued by your explanations, would be open to considering new possibilities. They might marvel at the concept of electricity, witnessing with awe the illumination of a simple circuit. They might ponder the implications of your knowledge, the potential it holds to reshape their world. Perhaps no area of knowledge would be met with greater impact than that of medicine. In a world ravaged by disease and plagued by superstition, your understanding of germs, viruses, and the human body would be nothing short of miraculous. The ancient world relied on a blend of herbal remedies, religious rituals, and rudimentary surgical techniques, often with limited success. Imagine the impact of introducing basic hygiene practices such as hand washing and boiling water, practices that could drastically reduce the spread of disease. Imagine the awe and wonder as you explain the function of the circulatory system, the role of organs, or the existence of microscopic organisms that cause illness. The ability to diagnose and treat ailments previously attributed to curses or the wrath of the gods would be seen as nothing short of divine. Yet, even in the face of such advancements, challenges would arise. The acceptance of your medical knowledge would be intertwined with religious beliefs and cultural practices. The notion of surgery, while potentially life-saving, could be met with fear and resistance. The use of unfamiliar instruments and techniques would require careful explanation and demonstration, building trust and understanding along the way. Communicating your knowledge would be a Herculean task in itself. The Latin spoken in 25 AD differs significantly from its modern counterparts, and other languages of the time would be equally unfamiliar. The nuances of scientific terminology, the abstract concepts of physics and mathematics would be difficult, if not impossible, to convey without a common language. Learning the language of the time would be paramount. Immersion in their culture, studying their texts, and observing their daily lives would be essential to bridging the communication gap. Even then, conveying complex scientific ideas would require creativity and adaptation. Using visual aids, practical demonstrations, and relatable metaphors would be crucial for making your knowledge accessible. Imagine trying to explain the concept of germs, invisible to the naked eye, yet responsible for spreading deadly diseases. You might use the analogy of tiny insects, too small to see, that invade the body and cause illness. Imagine explaining the principles of flight, not with equations and formulas, but by constructing simple kites and gliders, demonstrating the power of lift and drag. The challenge would lie not only in translating words, but in translating concepts, making the unfamiliar familiar. Section 5. The face of wonder, curiosity, and apprehension. The reactions to your knowledge would be as varied as the people you encounter. Some, their minds closed by tradition and superstition, might dismiss you as a madman or a charlatan. Others, driven by fear and mistrust, might see you as a threat, a sorcerer wielding dangerous and unknown powers. But amidst the skepticism and fear, there would also be those who greet you with curiosity and wonder. The human spirit throughout history has been marked by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, a desire to understand the world around us. There would be those who recognize the value of your knowledge, who see in your teachings the potential for progress and enlightenment. Imagine the eager faces of students, their minds like sponges soaking up your explanations of astronomy, mathematics, or medicine. Imagine the lively debates among scholars, challenging your ideas, testing your theories, and pushing the boundaries of their own understanding. The exchange of knowledge, the clash of perspectives, would ignite a spark of intellectual curiosity, a hunger for learning that transcends time itself. Section 6. The spectre of fear, mistrust, and the unknown. Fear, however, would be a constant companion. In a world where the line between science and magic is blurred, your knowledge could easily be misconstrued as sorcery or witchcraft. The ability to heal the sick, to predict eclipses, or to control electricity could be misinterpreted as supernatural powers, leading to accusations of heresy or dealings with dark forces. The very act of arriving from the future, with knowledge far exceeding that of the time, would be enough to arouse suspicion. Rumors would spread like wildfire, painting you as a sorcerer, a demon, or even a deity in disguise. The authorities, threatened by your influence, might seek to control or even eliminate you, perceiving your knowledge as a threat to their power. Imagine being brought before a Roman magistrate, accused of practicing magic or spreading dangerous ideas. Imagine the challenge of defending your knowledge, of explaining the principles of science and reason in a world governed by superstition and fear. Your very survival would depend on your ability to navigate the treacherous waters of politics and religion, to convince those in power that your knowledge, far from being a threat, could be a boon to their empire. Section 7. The seeds of knowledge. Adapting and sharing. To truly make a difference, to leave a lasting legacy on the ancient world, you would need to adapt your knowledge to their understanding, to sow the seeds of scientific thought in fertile ground. This would mean starting with the basics, building a foundation of knowledge upon which more complex ideas could be introduced. Instead of presenting advanced physics or complex surgical techniques, you might focus on practical applications of scientific principles. Teaching basic sanitation, improving agricultural practices, or developing simple machines could have a profound impact on their daily lives, demonstrating the tangible benefits of your knowledge. Imagine introducing the concept of crop rotation, improving soil fertility and increasing yields. Imagine demonstrating the use of simple levers and pulleys, easing the burden of manual labor. By focusing on practical applications, you could gain trust, dispel fear, and demonstrate the value of your knowledge in a way that resonates with their needs and aspirations. Section 8. A legacy unwritten, the ripple effect. The true impact of your journey through time would be difficult to predict. It's possible that your knowledge, met with resistance and fear, might be dismissed as madness, your teachings fading into obscurity. Or perhaps your ideas, embraced by a select few, might slowly take root, influencing the course of scientific thought in the centuries to come. Imagine a young apprentice captivated by your teachings, dedicating his life to preserving and spreading your knowledge. Imagine a ruler inspired by your vision, implementing policies that promote education, innovation, and scientific exploration. The seeds of knowledge you plant might blossom into a renaissance of learning, a golden age of discovery fueled by your insights. Even if your name is lost to history, your influence might be felt in the subtle shifts in thinking, The gradual acceptance of new ideas, the slow but steady march of scientific progress, the ripple effect of your journey through time, like the butterfly effect, could have far-reaching consequences, shaping the course of history in ways both subtle and profound. Section 9. Genius or curiosity? A matter of perspective. Would you be hailed as a genius or dismissed as a curiosity? The answer lies in the eye of the beholder. Your knowledge would be met with awe, fear, and skepticism. Your ability to adapt would determine your legacy. To some, a visionary; to others, a disruptive force; and to others, simply a curiosity. Your journey would be more than just through time. It would be a cultural exchange, a testament to human curiosity. Whether hailed as a genius or dismissed as a curiosity, your presence would leave an undeniable mark.